Peter's loyal, dedicated.
Very responsible, very strong, smart.
I was born in 1961. I grew up in New Bedford, Mass, working class family. Somewhere along the way, decided that I was going to go to law school. Went into personal injury law. My wife and I, Melody, have 5 children. So I knew that, at some point I have to start thinking about life insurance and disability insurance personally, as well as the fact that my partner and I are doing pretty well in our practice, making a good deal of money, and we need to protect the value of the practice.
We went in the conference room and we shut the door, and except for a small lunch break, maybe a half hour, we had an 8-hour meeting. We had put in individual disability, we had put in a disability buyout, we had put in a retirement plan, we put a life insurance buyout, and we also put life insurance in the retirement plan.
You have to plan for the unexpected. It doesn't matter what you think you feel today.
In the spring of 2006, I noticed that I was feeling a bit tired during the course of the day.
And one morning, out of the blue, he turned around and he hadn't been feeling what little things had been going on. And he asked me if I felt a lump on his throat.
The original diagnosis was what they call an anaplastic thyroid cancer, which is a very aggressive form of cancer.
The doctors told him to go home and get his affairs in order, that he probably had less than 6 months to live.
What the doctor didn't realize is he already really had his affairs in order. All we really did was pull together some of the family members to actually sit down and make sure that we had it exactly the way we wanted it.
He underwent chemotherapy and radiation simultaneously, which was very, very devastating to his body.
They were fighting just to get us time. Just to get us time.
So ultimately, it was decided that surgery was an option, which was an extreme, a feeling of hope for me. When I woke up, I saw my wife there.
He was blowing on his fingers, and he said, I don't have a tube. I said, no. I said, in the news, it's so good. It's so good.
My surgeon ultimately told me that the cancer was like a vine around my esophagus and my trachea and around my lymph nodes. They were able to peel it away without having to do all the structural repairs that they anticipated. Unfortunately, however, I've been left with a completely paralyzed vocal cord on the left side, so it's very difficult for me to talk. I'm in the prime of my life at 49, but I'm not able to exercise my profession. I'm not able to get out there and put on the suit and tie and go in the courtroom and fight the battle. That being said, I'm doing much better. I'm spending a lot of time with my children. I'm focusing on my well-being.
After a year, the disability buyout called for him to be bought out from the firm. So he got his initial lump sum from that, and he's getting installments, and we have about another year left on the installments, and he'll be fully bought out. And from the day that he got the lump sum, the practice went to his partner.
It's important to do this kind of planning because life is full of uncertainties and life is full of risk. It enabled me to sleep better at night, knowing that protection was in place. Without that protection, I couldn't fathom where me and my family would be right now.
Hey guys, want to talk about life insurance. People always think that you have to die to use life insurance. You do not have to die. You can still be alive. If you ever get sick, if you ever get into an accident, your life insurance will pay you while you're alive. That'll pay off your house. That'll pay off your car. You can pay off medical bills. The reason you can do that because a life insurance policy, not all of them, but certain life insurance policies, which the ones that I sell, automatically come with living benefits, which means in the event something does happen to you, whether it's an accident or sickness, life insurance policy will start paying you. You can either do a lump sum or, like say if you have your policy's $100,000, you can get that $100,000 all at once, or you can get monthly payments. So my recommendation for you is to start your policy while you're young and healthy and lock in your low rate and it's going to cost you literally pennies to get $1 million policy. If you're young and healthy, you don't have to do any medical exam. You don't have to do any blood work, blood test. A nurse doesn't have to visit. When you're young and healthy, it's so easy. You can lock in your low rate, and you can never be dropped. Your policy will never be canceled or dropped in the event your health changes. In the event of a catastrophe or something tragic happening while you're alive, these life insurance policies will pay you while you're alive. If you're unable to go to work for a year, 2, 3, 4, 5, you got that money coming in every single month on autopilot to help you maintain your lifestyle. Perhaps make sure that the bills are paid, the spouse is taken care of, the children's taken care of, so you don't have to downsize and move into an apartment where you have to change your lifestyle completely. My number's on the screen. You guys give me a call today, and I'll be more than happy to get you guys set up. It's a very simple process. It's all done remotely over the phone, and believe me, I promise you one thing, it'll be the best decision you've ever made in your life. I also offer return of premium policies. In the event nothing ever happens to you, you get all the money that you pay into the policy. It's a win-win situation for you. So basically, you're getting life insurance for free. If anything happens, you get paid. If nothing happens, you get all your money back. Call me, guys. I'd love to help you.